Hi everyone! This video is sponsored by Vogue Race. A while back they reached out to me with an opportunity to collab with them and I gladly accepted. If you don't know Vogue Race, well, Vogue Race is a well-known online merch manufacturer where you can send your illustration to make merch such as acrylic charms, keychains, washi tapes, stickers, fabric goods, etc. As you can see, I ordered several things, but I'll talk about these later. First of all, I will do a small tutorial of how you can send your products to the page. In this case, I'll show you how to make your washi tapes file. Here you must take into account the size of your design. In my case, I prepared my design taking into account the sizes provided by Vogue Race here. You must prepare your file in millimeters, the resolution in 300 dpi and CIMK color, that is for printing. In my case, I opted for washi tapes of 15 millimeters of width on the page. To this width, I must add 1.5 millimeters of bleeding up and down, so this would be 18 millimeters. So, my design is not so long, so I just chose the length of 92.5 millimeters. Once the file is created, you must add the guidelines to know which is the safe zone to place your design. So, for this you can measure by making a box with the measurement of 15 millimeters, which was the original measurement, without the bleeding up and down. You center it, and now using the rulers, you can create the guides by holding the ruler and dragging to where you want to place it. Your file is ready, so you can delete the rectangle. Now you can make or add your design. Make sure that the design is within the safe area and make sure to not exceed the guidelines. The only thing that should exceed the guidelines is the background of your design. So this is the final design for the washi tapes. Once you have all your files prepared, if there are many files, compress them in a rare format, or simply upload them normally on the same page. Just keep in mind that each file has its respective name so that there is no confusion. These are the candy keychains. I really like them. I thought they would be smaller for some reason, but when I hold them in my hand, they look quite big. I think the only detail is that the color of the printing on the plastic came out a little more opaque than I thought, but it's okay. Also, the acrylic inside looks pretty good. The washi tape scared me at first, because I saw the colors as very dark, and as if the print had turned out badly. But when I opened one, I realized that it was okay. When I pasted it on the paper, the colors and print looked perfect. Also, the material is quite resistant and sticks very well. As for the stickers, they turned out quite well. I think the only detail is that they are a little smaller than I thought. But I think maybe it was my mistake. Otherwise, the colors and holographic effect were perfect. About the custom round button pins. I wanted them to have a metal back, but at the time of ordering they were sold out. So I had to opt for the plastic back. I was a little nervous since I had never ordered these made of plastic, but they're very good. I got nervous for nothing. Both the plastic and the hook are quite resistant, so there is no problem. The print colors were perfect too. I ordered several keychains, these with glitter because I wanted them to shine, and I loved them. Also, I asked for a different pendant for each keychain depending on the character. One of a kitten, one of the moon, one of a rabbit, and a star. I also ordered these bigger ones with epoxy only. I ordered just a few because I wanted to try and see how it turned out since I had never done this drawing as a keychain. And now I regret it. I should have ordered more because it turned out so good, even better than I thought. This is the first time I made an order in Vogue Race. I always listen other artists talking about this website, So when they contacted me, I was very happy, and when I checked the page, I was impressed with the amount of things they have, even stands. They also have VIP for great deal. This has several discounts and benefits, 8% off for no limit, use plus 26% discount in monthly activity, plus 1 free sample pack. If you have a business, then this is perfect for you. I will leave the link with all the information below in the description. Overall, I'm super happy with everything. Vograce are very respectful with artists. Also, they ship worldwide, so if you're thinking of making products with your art, consider Vograce. Thank you so much, Vograce, for the collab, and thanks for watching.